I mean, we're talking almost 90 degrees. See the numbers counting? Hey, so this morning we got a sketchy situation. We got to run this excavator in between two buildings through this campground on one-year-old asphalt, and they don't want us tearing it up. So we cleaned the excavator yesterday, and we're going to make it happen. We're going to get through these tight areas up in front of us with these 90-degree turns and all this crap with this monster excavator. But we're going to make it happen. It's not going to be too bad.
Phase 2 of the process. Removing the gangway which connected the dock to the land. Super tight situation. Pay attention, keep watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
So I figure if the campers can get in here, we should fit in here. But this truck turns like a pregnant moose. It's big. So we're making this turn and it'll work. So we got this situation here where we're going to be driving up through here in between these buildings. They don't bring campers up here. It gets pretty tight up in that turn, but we're going to make it happen.
You cannot tell from the video how tight this is. The turn between these two buildings is pretty steep, and then you got this monster rig that barely maneuvers at all. It's a 6x6, so it doesn't steer tight.
So what we need to do is we need to get that right there backed in here, and we're going to get a tape measure and measure it so we can figure out how tight it is. It's going to be tight because you see we hang off the trailer a little bit here, so we're bigger than 8 foot. We're like 9'1". Yeah, we're like 9'1 1/4", whatever, close enough. We're going to make it happen. Let's check the other side. We got the Dominator stretching a tape across. Let's see what we got. What do you got? 9'7", so we got 2.5 inches either side. 2.5 inches, we can make it happen. We got to get out there. Man, she looks bigger up here in this corner than normal, but we're gonna have to try a different approach. I'm gonna try something a little different. You know, I thought it would look better from up here, but it doesn't. It's so tight up in here. We wedged in here. And this thing turns like a pregnant moose. But we're going to unload her. We're going to make it happen. I mean, we're talking almost 90 degrees. But look at this. I'm killing the landscaping. I don't mean to. But it's just so tight up in here. We're going to make it happen. So, you can see, we're on our second attempt here, but we're getting closer. This is a very tight spot. We're making it happen. villas overlook the water. It's really beautiful. By the way, I built this whole place 15 years ago.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah.
You're gonna run up right there.
Oh, you're on the other one. Oh no, you're good. You're good.
Of course, we got it 90 degrees, trailer tipped, excavator unloaded, and we're clearing by 1 inch. Man, it's tight. We're getting in there. Electrical service on that side, deck on that side, dom down there. It's looking good. Holy cow! We got an inch in there and probably less on the, you can't see through this dirty window on the other side, but we got her off. All right, Dom. We're just gonna ignore that caution tape. We got an inch of clearance on that side. And probably less than an inch on this side. Tear something up.
I had to make a decision. It was either going to be pruning by excavator or pruning by sawzall. We chose sawzall. The customer really appreciated us not taking out his bushes completely.
All this aggravation just to get to this little piece of debris right here, but we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna get it out of here. We're gonna get the job done, because that's what we do at By Land or Sea. So you couldn't do that, couldn't film it, because me and Dominator were just climbing underneath this thing to get those straps around so we could rig it up. But we're gonna get her, it's gonna happen right here, and we're gonna have an awesome lift. Lift this thing right out of here, hopefully set it right in the back of the Oshkosh. We'll see.
This was a tight situation, but I knew we could make it happen. This thing was like 24 foot long, extremely heavy. It had steel at both ends, a lot of rotten wood, didn't want it to fall apart in the process. Close to some expensive electrical gear and buildings, but we made it happen. If if you want to see more sketchy situations and examples of making it happen, like and subscribe. Send me a comment or two on my craziness. Thanks. Hey, let me tell you the full story. I was the original contractor that built New Orleans RV, and then we called it Pontchartrain Landing. And I'm lucky enough that when we sold the business, we sold it to a company with some integrity to keep it up and do improvements and maintain the property. Now, the property is called New Orleans RV Resort and Marina. And if you ever are looking for an awesome RV park in New Orleans, this is the place. You want to come here. The company is constantly upgrading it. They pave the driveways. They're taking care of the docks out in front. We did it for them. And it's an awesome deal.